Okay, morale declined even further. Fighting through a forest is irksome at the best of times, nearly intolerable in these conditions. You break through miles of razor-edged boughs, gasping to catch your breath in the open air. On the hills ahead rises Ridgehorn. Finally. You see him? Says Valka. Bulwark stands motionless far up the hill, clearly watching the caravan. Now I know how it feels for all those poor bastards who saw us coming. Hard to know what he's thinking at this point, says Ollie, expecting us to do what he'd do, or the opposite, or expecting that we'd expect him to... Spar pipes up. Know what I'd do? Cook some food, sleep. Bet he won't see that coming. Ollie scoffs. You're just tired of walking, old man. Volker blinks. Spar might be right. We'll make it look suspicious enough to throw him off, and everyone rests before Ridgehorn. No lookout, you ask, as they prepare the campfire. Volker shakes her head. That's what makes it look like a trick. But do whatever you like. I won't stop you. Oh. Okay. I'm going to settle in and rest with the ravens. You put your trust in Volker's hands and lay on the hard ground. Time passes slowly. Soft crunching catches your attention. You swear under your breath, grabbing for your axe, but your hand finds empty air. In a panic, you jump to your feet and scan the ground. No axe. Oh no. The crunching gets louder, turns into thumping. Tree branches abandon cradled bundles of snow. Oh, bloody hell. That was a bad idea. Like a blood moon, Belor suddenly storms out of the darkness in gleaming red armor. There is your missing axe, jutting from a bleeding bundle in his arms. The ground shakes from his roar. It's a dream, isn't it? Oh, phew. Oh, I thought we were in a world of trouble then. Poor sleep over, Elfrin asks. She crouches over the fire, her strange shape fluttering in the firelight. The campsite is still, aside from the gentle crackle of firewood. Just dreams. Some people think dreams are omens. Those people are idiots, but they can certainly be a fine distraction from our troubles. Not my sort of distraction. I'm sorry if I dredged up old memories back at the Godstone, so to speak. There's more to that story. Would you like me to tell you? Yeah, I would. You've heard one half already, how the Valka came forth during the Second Great War with fire and fury to push the sculptors to extinction. She gestures theatrically. So I've heard. Perception. Paint themselves the heroes. What the Valka really did was make their foes a promise. Abandon the war and they'd share secret knowledge. The Valka taught them to write. They taught the stone singers to weave. And for the first time, the sculptors learned how to make more sculptors, to thrive. They kept their end of the bargain and remained hidden, at least until recently. How do you know this? They have their own history and carvings. I've read it on great black stones in their dark home, as their trusted guest. What I don't understand is why you trust these Valka. You stare into the fire and it shows you old shapes. When you speak, it's almost as if to yourself. When I killed Rays, when I returned to my kind with her head, Yungavar, they chanted. None had slain Asunder before. They wanted to make me the king's Kendry. I couldn't. They haunted me, Belor and Rays, and that damn child, every night like tonight. Maybe it sounds like nothing to have bad dreams, but it rubs you raw. It gets in your bones. So I left the Val. I found a small town of men where nobody knew who I was. Nobody called me Yungavar. Ivar never had dreams like that in Skoga. So that's why you agreed to come with Juno and Avend. The truth is, Juno didn't ask me to join them. I asked her. The flames continued to dance hypnotically. On that bridge in Einatoft, I stood before Bellower. I could have moved, but I just held up my shield and waited for the end. What's that, Ivor? The name snaps you out of your trance. You stand and stretch your legs. Your axe is where you left it, and the ravens are beginning to stir in their tents. It's nothing. Huh. Okay. Well, it's a nice opportunity to rest, considering I got some injuries. Or one injury. So I'll rest, hopefully, for 3 days. We'll see. Let's quickly talk to the people. Eirik, the ranger you met at Strand, is awake. He's watching the distance from the edge of the light, talking quietly with his friend Valgard. Worried about the warped? We'd be crazy not to be. I'm Eirik, steward of Strand, or what's left of it. You've met Valgard. Ivor the Armless. He barks a laugh, and his tired gaze drifts some, ever vigilant. You can tell he is listening. So how did you become the steward of Strand? Now there's a bit of a story. While I was a member of the Governor's Guard, Valgard and I spotted a known thief tailing a boy and some Val. We learned they were being hunted by a powerful gang of slaves. They were after something that would have helped them seize Strand. Always someone trying to kill the governor. Keeping that guy alive was full-time work. Still, we beat them, though not without cost. Steward Oliver died in battle, and you were named his successor, unfortunately. That's what you get for being so proactive. What happened in Strand before the darkness came? Just about every calamity you could imagine. Strand always had trouble with thieves, slavers and murderers on both sides of the law. But other than a close call with the Scaflings clan, I like to think we were starting to turn the tide. I take it the dredge arrived after that. Pretty much, farmers poured into the city from Vedrafell and even Kalshus, seeking shelter behind our walls. Food and space got tight, but then we could still fish Dangler's Bay. What do you mean? The darkness appeared on the horizon, and some of the fish we caught were wrong. Warped, mishappened. Some gained a venomous bite. We destroyed anything twisted, but people got sick anyway. Then the darkness grew closer, and the dredge fled south. Most left for Arborung. And you remained. Okay. Both Valgard and I did. Too many folks couldn't go, either too scattered, ill, or unwilling to leave kin. We stayed behind to get as many out as we could. He sighs from his nostrils, his gaze becoming distant. Too many died anyway. We'd have joined them if it wasn't for Alfred. How did you end up the only survivors? Yeah, that's interesting. They don't call him the Iron Turtle for nothing. Last one standing before Alfred came. The rest of the town was killed by dredge. We held the Great Hall. Then the governor went and died of a heart attack, damn him, when the warp showed up. It was a damn shame we lost so many good fighters, but I won't miss those tournaments. What do you mean? The tournaments in Strand were a brilliant plan to reduce street violence and turf wars. I take it from your enthusiastic tone that they didn't work. They started the fights back when I was a watchman, but I never noticed much of an impact. Something always went wrong at those things. Still, we did use them for a ruse or two. Some of the tournament fighters helped defend Strand in its death throes. Good men and women. In fact, one of the best was called the Stoic Mother. Okay. Be well, you two. Stay vigilant. Likewise, Ivor. It still doesn't explain how they met, to tell you the truth. Bercy tosses in his sleep until he finally huffs and gives up. He sees you're also awake and comes to sit nearby. Trouble? I don't know how these damn ravens do it. I can't just pass out at a moment's notice. Are you not one of the ravens? I can see how you might get that impression. I joined Bulwark at Beauregard because the Valka asked me to, and when that went wrong, I got roped into this like everyone else. Bercy wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. Juno and Avon asked for you personally? Let's not turn this into something bigger than it is. I do work for money. The menders pay well. I've got some history with them, that's it. Alfred had something interesting to say about that. She said you tried to kill her when she was training to be a mender. Gods, did I? I've tried to kill so many menders. That came out wrong. The Valka have a pretty rigorous final test for new candidates. It involves some stabbing and some shouting, you know, to make sure the menders can do what they need to do under stress and pain. So they get some scary looking Val, me, to play the kidnapping brigand and rough 'em up. They don't all make it back. Still feel bad for one poor kid, can't remember his name, some backwoods farm boy, not too bright. I thought for sure he had no chance. He almost made it, almost. But anyway, Alfred was one of those kids. I've been doing this longer than I thought. Hope she doesn't hold a grudge. So you work for yourself? Never could get into that, our bones in the hills, stuff like the rest of you. Why should I care about the dredge or dying in battle? I'd rather have the means to do what I want, live comfortably, eat well. Turns out there's a lot of men out there thrilled to hire a Val for some blood work, so I thought I'd do that for a little while. Now it's a lifetime later and I never got rich from it. Spent my whole life chasing work while others profited. One time I travelled with a prince and his tax collector. Thought that was going to be my big payday. People just handed their money over. Piled it right into a huge cart because we told them they had to. Practically robbery. Eventually the cart fell over a cliff and exploded into a shower of gold coins, never to be seen again. Oh man. I've never shed a tear over killing a man, but that, I cried like a lost baby bird. It happened pretty damn close to this very spot now that I think about it. Ah, can't leave this darkness though. It's probably all twisted up. Bloody hell. It's probably all twisted up and dark as dog turds now anyway. Maybe there's a moral there, but I'm not digging for it. What do you think about this job? If you mean the Valka, you'd be a fool to trust them. I've done some questionable stuff on their behalf, let me tell you. And if you mean saving the world, I couldn't care less. What has the world ever done for me? These days, I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. There's still the tiniest sparkle of hope that I might profit from this somehow. Pretty bleak way to live. Nothing left to lose, nothing but sleep anyway. Okay, cool. Looks like it's time to get going. You know, Ivor. You can't tell if he's debating whether to get something off his chest. When I worked for the Valka, one of the jobs they paid me to do was to find you. You'd gone into hiding and they wanted to know where. Do I dare ask why? Truth is, I don't know why. I don't ask questions, but I never found you. I have a feeling if I had, things would have ended up differently between us. So I'm glad I never sniffed around any small towns like Skoga, for example. Leaves with a pat on the shoulder, and you realise you'd never mentioned Skoga to him. So he did find you. Oh man, he just left you alone. Okay, let's rest. Have we got all the injuries back? Yep. Is there really any point giving you a promotion? That's the question. I don't really like using you. So I don't think I'm going to. I like using you, so let's give you a promotion. We'll give you some dodge. I also think you are very handy. So, finish off the dodge. 30% chance to dodge. Okay, that's alright. Avoiding killing blows could be interesting. I think we add a little damage potential to you with exploit. I don't know if we can level anybody else up. +1 will to all allies if standing within 2 tiles of an ally who delivers a killing blow. You get knockback on strength greater than 3. Or, yeah, strength greater than 3. You get will per turn as well. Who would that be good on? Don't know. Maybe Eric? Avend? The knockback doesn't really help you with anything though. Oh well, we're kind of out of any ability to level at the moment. Oh, actually, I can level you. That's cool. So is that max level? Level 15? Looks like it might be. Let's give you the ability to resist strength damage then. Probably should have given you a little bit of that, considering the charm I've got you wearing at the moment. But anyway, everything's good to go. Okay, catch you later, Dark. Thanks for coming. Let's head out, shall we? We're close. I can see the tower just over this ridge. That means Bulwark's close too. Bulwark is waiting ahead, Juno says, and the caravan slows. He is patient, with dangerous allies. I believe he intends to stop us from entering Ridgehorn. I will lead Bulwark away, Juno says. Avon looks blankly into the distance, as though he already knew what was coming. But Juno continues, "The rest of you will wait for my return within Ridgehorn." How are you going to deal with Bolvork? He cannot be controlled, but he can be misled. He doesn't know where we're headed, and will believe he is pursuing us past Ridgehorn, says Juno. I will return one way or another. Sorry, guys. Valka steps forward. "I don't trust you, and even if I did, you can't handle Bolvork on your own. We split the caravan." She volunteers herself, Ollie, and Spar, who give each other dubious looks. Valka adds, "I don't take orders, remember?" Oh. I say we all stay together. Before you can protest, you feel Juno's gaze weigh heavily upon you. "Protect Avon," she says. "That would be the best," you realize. Juno departs ahead of the caravan until her own light disappears over a hill. She just mind-controlled us. The rest of the caravan cautiously approaches Ridgehorn, Avon carrying the light. Fresh footprints trail off into the snow, following Juno's diversion. The way appears clear. She just mind-controlled us.
I've been told this is where they found Juno the first time. Now they say it's the entrance to another world. How far had she already come just to fall here?
Ridgehorn, this brings back some memories. None of them good. Avon curses when he sees the rubble around Ridgehorn's tower. The tremors caused by the serpent have caused many structures to topple here. Avon exclaims, "There should be a doorway leading to..." "Give me some time," he says, running off toward the base of the tower. You can see him waving his valka staff, heaving enormous chunks of rock aside through sheer willpower. "Little help," shouts Valgard, drawing your attention back to the fort's courtyard. Bolvork is nowhere in sight, but his warped allies didn't miss you slipping over the bridge. And here we go. Back into another fight. I'm gonna have to figure out what the max level is. In that case, let's... maybe get some other people some... Oh, well, you've got a level to use. I can't actually use it at the moment. Unfortunately not the biggest fan of you, I must say. I'm going to give you that instead. And I'm going to try out you in combination with Ivar and Kivi. To me, that seems like a good, like, pig stick them and knock them back with either of them two. Seems like a pretty good idea. Juno's gone. Where'd Avon go? Avon disappeared as well. Okay. Well, you don't have any break damage, that's for sure. So that's useless to you. Some extra strength probably wouldn't go astray. You've got some brakes, so we could chuck that on you. I can see now how you can't level everybody. That's for sure. What is that thing? Oh, God. Bloody hell. This is gonna be a scary battle. My word, okay. I say we do what we used to do before. And I'll get you to poke down these guys, I guess. Make it quick before Bolvik finds out what happened here. Okay. I don't want to move you up. I'm not pressed for time in this one. So I'm gonna make them come to us. That's a pain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now that is a little bit annoying. Okay, I have messed that up. Oh, okay. They're now joining from all over the place. So maybe I do need to start whittling them down. I really don't want to blitz you through him, because that'll end up with me in a bad position. But I could blitz through back to that side. Okay, let's do that. It is done. Okay. That was weird. So if I go to there, I should be able to get, yeah, that shadow stone to go there. That was nice. Oh, that was quite a smack. Let's get them smacking each other. Nice. Uh-oh. We're not done yet. We most certainly aren't. And you're now useless. You... Bloody hell. God, okay, I'm gonna die quickly here. Oh, pig sticker can go 2 in front of me. 1, 2. So if I move to there, I can pig sticker you. Oh no, not pig sticker. Ah, bloody hell, I wanted to impale. That's not good. I wanted to impale, not do what I just did. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Christ. And I was gonna say now you're stuck, but kind of are stuck. That's not good. You're basically screwed. I just have to run you away. Which is freaking annoying. You can probably move far enough. I can damage that guy. No, I kind of need to put some smack into these ones. Bloody hell. Okay. Let's move you to there. And I'll impale you and push you back. Oh, more are coming. Holy heck. How am I supposed to... Oh my god. Oh, I moved too far back. That's not good. Let's chuck that down there then. This is not good at all. Might be able to do enough damage there. Okie dokie, that is a archer. Okay, he died. Now let's... Hey, look at him. Oh, that's cool. You can just keep chucking them down. 5 to 8. Okay. If I move 2 this way, I can kill both of them. No, I can't. I can kill one of them. Three. I can if I... Yeah, okay. Let's move 2 this way. One, 2. That'll get rid of 2 of them. Then we can get to that archer. You're dead. Oh! Holy cripes. Let's stalk that guy. And she now dead, which is annoying. Yeah, I know that. Holy crap, I need you to get out of there. Like crazy. Hey, that worked very well, if I don't say so myself. Oh, really? Ah, their willpower. Oh no, my good person went down. That's not good. Nice. Down he goes. How? Skulker reappears and attacks, signaling its pack mates to attack the same target. What does that do? What are its pack mates? I can't see any pack mates. He's now dead. I'm gonna have a number of injuries, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4 injuries by the looks of it. Which is very annoying. Does that end it, or are we going to have multiple waves? Oh no, good. Phew. I was going to say, if we have multiple waves, I'm in for a lot of trouble. He got a promotion, but I believe he's also going to be injured. Yeah. Damn it. Alfred's injured. Not what we want. Alfred was a really good character. Really good. If this is what Bolverk can bring to bear, you can only imagine how much worse it would have been if he were here. The troubled chatters of the ravens turns to stone cold silence as a figure glides towards Ridgehorn's camp. Crossing the bridge, it almost appears as if she is floating in her wind-blown dress, pale as a spectre. She crosses the courtyard wordlessly, heading up the tower. In your head, you hear her thin voice. When you are ready, join me. She must have given Bolverk the real runaround, says Spar. He keeps glancing at the bridge as if expecting to summon the berserker by name alone. Think I better make sure Avon's almost done. How about I whistle when it's time to go? Alfred offers to ferry you anywhere you need to go. Okay. I think we're going to end this one here, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.